Okay guys, welcome back to another video. This is just going to be something about, this is more of a perspective video than anything else. I'm just going to talk about kind of a mental state that I'm sort of in with self-improvement at the moment that I think maybe people can relate to, maybe, whatever it is. But anyway, I kind of feel that when I first got into self-improvement, it was just win after win after win. Like, I just went from 0 to 1 very quickly. Like, I started going to the gym, implemented that habit almost overnight. And then from that, I stopped smoking, improved my fashion. Like, it was just almost overnight, my life completely changed. And just no matter how good things got, things seem to be getting just better and better and better all the time. And it was really nice. And I'm at a stage now where, there was kind of glow to it. There was just kind of glow to this period. And I'm at a stage now where my sort of progress in life has, although I'm still making, the habits I've got, I'm still sticking to very strongly. The issue is not that I'm sort of falling back on good habits. I would say still, in terms of my progress, I'm sort of increasing good habits rather than losing them. So it's still sort of a net positive, if that makes sense. But it seems to be happening in a very different rate. It seems to be much lower than how it was before, and that worries me. And the other thing is, I seem to have lost that kind of glow of that sort of. I don't know. It sounds silly to say. I'm in a kind of different chapter of my life. Different things are going on. So yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, I just feel like the sort of thing that was driving me through that period isn't driving me anymore. And that's so worrying to me, because it just seemed like this sort of thing that was driving me just came out of nowhere. And it was almost like it wasn't in my control. And now I feel like I've lost it. And what's gonna become of me now that I've lost whatever it was that was driving me. And like I say, I'm still making progress in life, and the habits that I have are still a net positive. But I really think you've got to keep expecting exponential success. And maybe this is a naive thing to think, but I just think you have to be striving for the next big thing all the time. It's not enough just to stick on the habits you've got. And granted, I could just do all the habits that I'm doing now and still be in a pretty good place. But it's just, I don't know, this thing that was just driving me seems to have faded slightly. And I don't know, what I've slightly thought is it's just, you have different periods in your life, and this is a different series now, I've got to, the game's a bit different. I've got to look at different things. I think I've hit some roadblocks. I think exams are quite stressful, and I've been very burnt out from that. If there is such a thing as burnout, that's a whole other topic. I think the big thing I'm trying to improve, the big thing that makes sense to improve, is my sleep, which is extremely difficult to improve. And maybe I'm just trying to be too ambitious. There were some quick wins I could get in the short term, but then the bigger things now, sort of my prospects with my future. There you get big wins when you start, but then there are more difficult things, avenues to go down that I haven't, that I've only just started to contend with, and it takes a bit more time to break through with that. But I don't know, it just felt like no matter what I put my hand to before, I just effortlessly could suddenly do it. You know, I could just effortlessly make improvements. Every part of my life was just so ferociously good, you know. And I don't feel, I worry that I'm just gonna, I suppose the underlying fear really is that ultimately no one's gonna make me do any of this shit. You know, people might congratulate you for making progress in your life. But in the grand scheme of things, no one gives a fuck if you do it or not. And like, I'm the only person who has any control over how well my life goes. Like, I have no one, I can't rely on anyone really to, I don't know, to make me the person that I want to be. I know it's quite a sort of modern view, like, I know, you know, it's important, you know, you have reciprocal friendships and stuff like that, but like, ultimately, like, there's a rate that I need to, I'm just so scared of falling off, basically. I'm so scared of falling off. Because it wouldn't make a difference to the people around me if I did it or if I didn't. I think I've got a vision of how the future is going to look. And like, no one's saying I have to get to it. And the fact that I feel, for whatever reason, that I'm sort of slowing down in progress. I don't want to say it and sort of manifest it the more I say it, but if I do feel like that, that's not fantastic. That's not fantastic. So, anyway, so the conclusion I've arrived at is kind of just because you're slowing down. I mean, at the end of the day, focusing on the important things, you're still making a win. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I might do an updated video about this in a few months. See what I think about it then.